Hello my dear friends. You must have heard about the law of the jungle, but perhaps no one knows where it came from. Today I will explain to you about this origin. The law of the jungle. The story takes place in the remote town of Franklin in the east of America. It is known as the wettest town in the world. Everyone here is making wine. In 1920, a ban on alcohol was enacted. It is illegal to cook alcohol, but the three Bondurant brothers did not care. They still make a living by cooking and selling spirits. Elder Howard used to be a soldier in the First World War. He is the only one who survived in his battalion. The second brother named Forrest is smart but quiet, is a military teacher in the family. The youngest Jack is young, shy and shallow. Their wine has a reputation in the town. Lots of pubs order their own wine. One evening, the three cousins delivered the wine. Howard and Forrest told the youngest Jack to stay outside. The two of them haven't been in for long. Jack was threatened by a thug with a knife. Jack was scared. After a while, I pee my pants. Forrest see him. He wears a bare arm, punch that guy in the face. When they finished the delivery, it was morning. Back to my pub. Forrest saw a beautiful girl there. Her name is Maggie, come here to be a bartender. Her outfit and face doesn't suit this pub at all. Forrest said nothing, just say yes to one sentence and leave. What he thinks, no one knows. One day, the police come with a man. That man is Charlie Rakes. He's the new sheriff of the town. He has a cunning face and a very sinister talk. Just meeting Forrest, he provoked him repeatedly. He said, if they want to sell alcohol later, they must pay him. But someone like Forrest, he certainly won't listen. One evening, the pub owners invited them to a meeting. They hope the three brothers can listen to the sheriff. But Forrest ignored those words. Meeting failed to reach an agreement. The sheriff will not leave them alone. He's looking for Cricket, Jack's good friend. Forced him to testify where the three brothers' wine was stored and where to hide their money. Naturally the Jack came in. Seeing that, he took the gun and approached him. He held the gun to Jack's chest. But don't shoot, hit you one game. Jack was beaten one battle. Rankes asked Jack to pass the word to the two brothers. If not paying on time, then the next hit is them. Jack returned painfully to the pub. Again taught by Forrest. If you overcame fear, then you will be as scary as death. The two brothers still ignored the sheriff's words. At this moment two other policemen came on behalf of the chief, but Howard angrily stormed out, hit them a match. The sheriff Rankes did not give in. One day, Rankes hired two thugs to the pub, smash and tease Maggie. Forrest angrily approached. One man took a knife and beat him, but Lee took care of those two. Dragged them out of the bar. He told Maggie to rest early. Forrest thinks it's over. He went to check the car. Then my neck was cut off by two thugs from earlier. Maggie felt insecure and returned to the bar. She returned to check and was raped by two thugs. The next day Forrest woke up at the hospital. He was lucky to escape death and recovered very quickly. People in town have rumored that the three cousins are immortal. This time Forrest was alive, making the people believe that rumor even more. Maggie went to the hospital to greet Lee and said she was leaving. Jack thinks this is an opportunity to show bravery. But Howard is worried about her brother getting hurt. He's in no mood to listen to Jack's miscellaneous words. Jack found it impossible to negotiate with him, then decided to go to the hospital to steal Forrest keys. He called Cricket to bring the goods, so the two boys drove to bring the wine. Two people went to the transaction place in town. As soon as I got off the bus, I was controlled by some gangsters. They pushed the two of them into the pre-dug hole. Intend to kill people, robbers. When they were about to pull the trigger, then Jack said his name. The tycoon had heard the names of three cousins. Mainly the names of two of his brothers. He enjoyed acting recklessly against your brother's words. He even paid twice as much for Jack, and also gave the addresses of two thugs. Jack is extremely proud to go home, told the trip to two brothers. Get the addresses of two thugs, they immediately came to kill them. How the results are, everyone knows. Howard cut off a part of their body. Put it in his pocket, tell Jack to take it to the sheriff Rankes. The next morning, Rankes was fixing her hair. Then received gifts from three cousins. He opened the gift, and was scared of his soul. In the following days, they temporarily ceased the war. The three cousins still cook and sell wine as usual. They trade with gangsters, get a lot of money. And the sheriff is not free, he kills all the wine suppliers before. Cooperated with him the day before. But still dare not touch the three cousins. Rankes silently watched, sneaking traps to destroy their homes. One day Jack changed a new car, he took his girlfriend out. Jack excitedly took the girl to the wine storage. The shallow Jack did not know that he was being watched. So their wine storage was exposed. Luckily Howard saw all this. He howls to Jack and Cricket is cooking. Then he broke in and knocked the people down. Jack was holding a gun to kill Rankas. But hesitating for a while, he didn't dare to pull the trigger. In the end, Jack just stepped on his face once. After that, many policemen came. 2 brothers had to run away. But Cricket and his girlfriend Jack were unfortunately arrested. Police recognized Jack's girlfriend is the daughter of the porcelain father, so she was released. But Cricket is not so lucky. Rankas half seduced and deceived, lead him to a hidden corner and crack his neck. Finally he set fire, burning wine warehouse of 3 brothers. Jack returns to the bar and hears that Cricket has been killed. Deeply regret that to cry. Cricket's death and Rankas's treatment of alcohol dealers angered the wine dealers in town. After Cricket's funeral, the remorse and guilt in Jack turned hatred. As Forrest said, Jack is now overcoming his fear. He becomes a man more frightening than death. Someone came to report to Jack, Rankas is waiting for him at the bridge. Jack finally exploded, he took the gun and drove straight to Rankas's place. Howard and Forrest were worried about the younger brother. So also bring a gun. As expected, Jack was still too young. He just got off the car and was hit by a bullet. Howard and Forrest ran over to a gunfight with Rankas's men. Forrest came down to help Jack, was hit by a bullet in the shoulder. The town wine vendors heard gunshots, then come to help 3 brothers. The sheriff didn't want it to go too far. He advised Rankas to stop, but he lost his mind. At this point he just wanted to put the 3 brothers in place to die. Rankas did not take advice, take the gun forward. The chief had to shoot him in the leg. Rankas saw people pointing guns at him. Should try to run away. As soon as he ran, he cursed them. Forrest was hit by a bullet, got up to chase. Forrest was shot 3 times by Rankas again. As a joke, he is still not dead. Jack found his brother seriously injured. Lame chase. He shot Rankas 2 times in a row. To avenge Cricket, Howard rushes forward. In the end, he stabbed Rankas to death with a knife. November 1940, the ban was lifted. The town winery no longer has to be sneaky. Rankas's superiors were also jailed for embezzlement. At this time, the 3 brothers were changing jobs. Howard works in a textile factory, gets married and has a baby. Forrest was hit by a bullet but recovered after 2 weeks. He knew Maggie was raped for himself, tried to take him to the hospital, then immediately married her. Jack married the priest's daughter as desired. He continues to operate his father's farm. One day, drunk Forrest went to the riverbank to dance when he fell into an ice hole. But he climbed back up. Everyone is curious that, is he really immortal? End of movie. Jack said that, no one is immortal. In the end, Forrest was defeated by pneumonia. Through this movie we can see, all we need to do is stand up, must have his own rules and laws.